Hi guys, I'm Stevie and I have ADHD. So today we're gonna be reacting to some ADHD TikToks because I'm seeing a lot of people reacting to TikToks. I haven't done one yet, so let's do it. Is it trendy? TikTok, not ADHD. Well, reacting to TikToks. ADHD, talking about ADHD is actually really trendy, isn't it? I've seen some people pretty angry that everybody's self-diagnosing it, but I'm pretty happy about it because that means that there's more awareness and also it's really underdiagnosed. I got pre-diagnosed with a brain scan when I was a toddler, and then I got an official diagnosis when I was 5, and then I was medicated from when I was 7 years old until I got really, really sick in my 20s and thought that the ADHD meds were causing my sickness because stigma about medication, am I right? So I recently moved from America to England and I had to get re-diagnosed, and then I'm on a waiting list to get meds. So yeah, I'll basically be starting meds next month. And so I've been looking into a lot of ADHD things and how to like hack my life, ADHD hacking my life. And TikTok has been really great about giving me some ideas about how to conduct my business and plan my house out. Something I also want to be looking into soon is ADHD coaching or ADHD therapy. So someone that specializes in neurodivergent patients / clients and teaches them how to do whatever they want with ADHD. Do whatever they want. While watching ADHD TikTok is really, really fun, it is not a replacement for actual therapy. I would know. I've tried. So today's sponsor is BetterHelp, and it's available worldwide because apparently licensed professionals know that anyone can need therapy and probably also does want therapy. Go to therapy. The sign-up process is super easy. It asks you the kind of therapy you're looking for, some issues you want to talk about, and also for your firstborn. The last one is a joke. It's actually only the first 2. So signing up for BetterHelp is incredibly simple and doesn't demand blood sacrifice. What more could you ask for? You can even log in anytime and send a message to your counselor because sometimes you cannot schedule your panic attacks in advance. Again, I've tried. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses, plus you can schedule a video or phone call. That way you can completely avoid the experience of sitting in a waiting room for an hour and then analyzing why sitting in a waiting room for an hour made you anxious. And if it isn't a great fit, you can try out different counselors until you find the right one. It's kind of like dating, except absolutely not at all, because there's so many ethical issues with that. That would be its own video. BetterHelp is also more affordable than traditional counseling, and financial aid is available. Visit betterhelp.com/Stevie for 10% off your first month. And join the over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health today. Now, let's watch some TikToks. Okay, first one.
If you were ever wondering what it's like to live with ADHD, I'm going to show you in under 60 seconds. So I was installing this privacy screen on my balcony, realized I needed a scissors. So I came back into the house, saw there was rugs on the floor, and was like, oh shit, I was cleaning the floors. But then I saw the fan and remembered that I needed to get a screwdriver. So on the way over, I was like, oh yeah, I was also cleaning the toilet. So I cleaned the toilet. When I got that done, I came back out. I walked to the closet to get my toolbox, which was up there, but I already got it out. And then I realized all the roller skating stuff was all over the bottom of the floor. So I had to pick that up. I came back out and was like, oh yeah, we were mopping. So then I went to grab the mop, looked over here, saw my daughter's chair was out because she left to go to her dad's house. Realized that she left her desk a mess, so I was like, okay, I need to get the vacuum. Then I turned around and realized I want to change the wallpaper on my computer. So I sit down and start scrolling through that. I get up, I come back over. I realized that I still didn't get the screwdriver that I needed. So I got the screwdriver out of the toolbox, started to undo the fan, looked over and was like, oh yeah, I want to hang these shelves to do my mini brands.
Literally, this is me if I'm medicated. If I'm not medicated, then this is what my life is in 60 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. I did not realize until pretty recently that that's not how other people's brains worked. So that is how you have to explain it to neurotypicals, what it's like to try to get things done around the house. Anyway, 10 out of 10. That's a good ADHD TikTok. Everywhere you look. I mean, first of all, love Full House. That is great. She's adorable. She's so funny. This is a good TikTok. Yeah, like half of these I have. The other half, not so much. I was really hoping she was gonna say like being really hot is a lesser known symptom. You know what I mean? Like that's just what I've noticed with people with ADHD. I don't know about you guys.
Hey man, the light in your shower is out. Yeah, it's been out for like weeks. Why don't you just change it? Probably because I don't have any sense of object permanence, so I don't know that the light's out until I go get in the shower, and then once I get out of that shower, I completely forget that the light even exists, so I never go buy another light. Okay, so when are you gonna change the light? One day I'll probably like get really obsessed with fixing all the stuff in my house, and I'll go through and fix every little thing, and then I'll fix that. But until then, it's just not gonna get done. Okay. Yep. So that's that. All right. I'm gonna go take a dark shower.
Literally, object permanence is so. I wish I had it. You know, that's one of the like. I'm so envious. But then like. I don't know, what are some positives of not having object permanence, you know? I guess that you can leave time for fun stuff because you're not worrying about all the stuff you need to do. No, I still do that. I don't know. No positives. Next.
I don't think my ADHD is that bad. Looking up nice ways to tell your friends that you genuinely forgot they...
Literally, this is part of object permanence, is forgetting who your friends are. No comment. Next.
You're a typical brain. Oh no, I should change that when I'm done. Okay. All done. Let me change it. Next task. My ADHD brain. Oh no, I forgot something. This always happens. Just change it after you're done. No, change it now, you'll forget. Do it now. But that doesn't just make it now,
exhausting.
Right now before you always forget. Don't complicate things. This isn't efficient. That's okay, then it's people would do it after. Good job, you're doing the right thing. Good thing you accomplished a task. Now it's done, I feel good. So much more sense.
Oh my god, I've tried to do so many things all at once before. The worst is when you're holding a drink and you forget there's liquid in it, and then you go to like turn a door handle. Oh my god. Oh god, this one. Yeah, oh my god, when I first saw this TikTok, I freaked out and then showed Josie and she was like, nothing's wrong with this. And I was like, you're neurotypical!
No. I said it just sounds like it's like they're just turning the left volume down and the right volume down and the left volume. It doesn't sound nice, it just sounds annoying.
This should be the diagnostic criteria for ADHD. Just saying, that was a joke.
Okay, so I got diagnosed with ADHD recently, and I have a question. When I got diagnosed, they also put me on medication, and when I took their medication, I made a discovery. I remember sitting down to think about something, and when I was doing that, I could literally just think about that one thing. Like literally for the first time in my life, there wasn't like 20 million tabs open in my brain, not knowing where the music had come from and not being able to shut it off. Like I could just think clearly about this one thing. When I tell you I've never experienced this in my life, like this is why I can't meditate, because when people are like, focus on this one thing, I'm focusing on it, but then there's like 20 other things going on in the background. So are you meaning to tell me that people that don't have ADHD have the ability to just think of one thing at a time and just that one thing? Can someone please confirm this, because my mind is blowing? Thank you.
I mean, like, I can't super relate to this. I can, but I think that I have a really good amount of control over hyperfocusing. So I can hyperfocus on one thing for a very long time to where it's detrimental to my body. And so, yeah, it's either a bunch of tabs open or hyperfocusing on one thing. But also I haven't been medicated in a long time, so I don't really remember what it's like to have that like aha moment where like I'm anticipating next month when I get meds to like, it'll feel like I'm like putting on glasses and can see for the first time, you know? So I do remember a little bit what that was like from, you know, going from not taking it for a bit or either taking a break and then starting it again and being like, oh yeah, everything is easier with this on, you know? With this on. Talking about the glasses. I don't get it. I literally don't understand this. Are they saying they're organized?
But then they just throw all their clothes in a pile. There's a thing called the ADHD clothes pile.
Does not everybody have a clothes pile? Yeah, sure. It's underwhelming because this just looks like a normal life to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you not live like this? Do you not face the things towards you? Like, how am I supposed to know where my pair halves are and how many I have if I can't see them all in a row? You know what I mean?
Hey, do you have ADHD? So do I. I've got a hack for you. I figured out a way to simulate the feelings of hyper-focused reading. And it even works on reading you are not interested in. Let me tell you how it works. So there are 2 different ways you can do this. The first way is with a physical book, and yes, this actually includes Braille too. What you're gonna do is actually find the audio version of that book as well. This is the important part. You have to make sure that you are able to speed up the audio version. If you're using something like Audible, this has a feature already built in. So you're gonna sit down with your physical book and with your audio version of the book. Then you're gonna speed up that audio recording until it's going just under the speed your internal reading voice goes in your head. What this does is it completely immerses you into whatever reading you're trying to focus on. It brings that internal reading voice out into the real world. Like for part 2.
Yes, this is such a good tip. Like I used to say when I was younger that I needed ignorable distraction. So I'd put on like music or like a show while I was reading. But also having someone else read something to me while I'm also reading it. To make several senses be absorbed in the thing definitely works to force your hyperfocus.
Gambi na snacka I need Gambi Sunni state my femba in babasu. Kasha how about slides I have weak me for very morale like.
Can we just talk about how that's how I thought these songs sound. I had to listen really hard to be able to tell that they had like mumbled them or something.
They played them backwards.
They played them backwards. Yeah. No, they didn't.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, 100%. Absolutely. I also I thought that maybe the audio processing issues that I have, it had to do with EDS and connected tissue stuff, but maybe it is ADHD, but also EDS and ADHD. EDS and any neurodivergence are very closely tied, so just saying. Next.
What are you doing? We're watching a movie. But you're not. What, are you cross-stitching?
Yeah, what?
But we're watching a movie.
Yeah, I'm paying attention.
No, you're cross-stitching.
I have to do something with my hands or else I can't focus on the TV.
There's no way you're paying attention.
That's a bad guy.
We're like 2 minutes into the movie. How could you possibly know that already?
It's a superpower.
How did you know that? Look, I made a Bulbasaur. Ooh, I made tea.
Literally, Josie gets what's really funny about this is Josie chose these TikToks for me to react to so that I hopefully hadn't seen most of them before. And you can tell what she wants to drag me about.
It's more that I wanted you to relate.
So caffeine actually makes you calm down and melatonin has no effect?
Yeah, stimulants kind of come with like a reverse Uno card.
Your thoughts are either being processed at lightning speed or they're buffering like it's YouTube in 2006. This is a good one. Explain this one.
I feel like you're about to attack me.
You don't have a problem being late, but you get really upset when other people are late when you're on time.
You act like I understand why these things happen, and I don't.
Literally. Another one is I cannot help but to interrupt people, and I fucking hate it when I'm interrupted. Oh, so many contradictions, you know. But melatonin works on me. I don't know what that's about. But maybe it's because I'm unmedicated. Is it the only time I've tried melatonin is when I'm not taking ADHD meds, so yeah. Also, could be placebo.
Men only have 4 moods.
This is such a drag. I fucking hate you. These are my 4 moods. Hang on, I want to pause on the last one. Let me. Literally, I've went through every single one of these in order in the past like hour or two for like literally today. Wow, that's my favorite one so far. Next.
Another weird symptom of ADHD is the mindset that you can do anything if you can maintain focus or interest in that thing. This isn't an exaggeration. Dr. William Dodson talks about this. It's a thing that's called omnipotential. This is often why kids in school with ADHD are labeled as gifted, but struggle with a lot of the basics of school. If you want to hear about some more weird symptoms of ADHD, give me a follow.
Why is that a symptom? I literally could do anything I put my mind to. You know what I mean? I think this is pretty negative, doctor, so.
What episode are you on now?
Next.
I'm on episode 2.
Oh, that's not so bad.
In season 5.
But you just started yesterday.
Yes.
Literally, I watched every single episode of Game of Thrones on every single season, I think in like a week? 7 to 10 days? Somewhere in there? 2 weeks? I don't remember. Wow, yeah. I could just like wake up, start watching a show, watch it every single waking hour, go to sleep, wake up, do it again over and over and over again. I love immersing myself in a different world, especially when I'm going through something terrible like a breakup, you know? Just let me be somewhere else. Next. So wait, oh, got it. This is so cute. Oh my god, I love this one. That one's really good. I feel like we have to leave it on that note. Link me in the description or let me know what your favorite ADHD TikToks are. Anyway, I'll update you guys on how my ADHD becoming medicated journey goes. If you have any ADHD tips or tricks, let me know in the comments below. If you have ADHD, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Also, thank you so much to my lovely patrons for continuing to support this channel and making videos like this possible. If you would like to join my patron family, please click the link in the description and we can chat. And thank you so much to BetterHelp for sponsoring the video. Click the link in the description to check them out. And I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go submerge myself into another world. Probably Love Island. Okay, bye!